Good morning, y'all. So, I am doing something different today because it's hard for me to talk to walls, and I may not talk a lot. So, and that is because I see there's lots of weirdos on here that make you like saying things and then you're thinking about it like, oh, aren't you cute? I'm too mean for that. So I'm going to plant some houseplants with y'all because they need transplanting. And if you have any questions about me or anything, I'll be willing to answer them. I'll have to take a moment to read your comment to myself though. So hello, how y'all doing today? I'm Janie, Hope Hugger, and I'm an adopted individual, and I advocate for that, and I'm a gardener. I lived in Wisconsin for 32 years, and I just moved to New Mexico about 3 months ago now. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna start working on these houseplants. They need bigger pots. I'll try to pay attention to anyone's comments. We'll start with this guy. He's been needing it. And I know what pot he's going into. So I have a 3-tier hook in my house because I hang my pots in my house from the curtain rods as natural curtains. So, but I've got one that holds these 3 pots, so I'm excited to get them filled. They've just been hanging there empty since we moved in. Oh, I forgot my coffee filters. I normally put coffee filters in on the bottom so the dirt don't go through the holes, you know. That hole right there, yeah, the dirt goes right through there. So if you put a coffee filter in before your dirt, that helps. Not making such a mess, you know. I'm just going to use paper because that's what I have. I already needed smoke. Yeah, I garden all kinds of ways, guys. I also cook with it, so I came to New Mexico for that purpose. I have my own couple plants that I'm growing in the yard. Which in Wisconsin you can't do. Which in Wisconsin you cannot do, so that's really cool here. And I'm still pretty young too. I'm 50, so there's that. But this is something I've wanted to do my whole life. I had gone to California in 2012 to learn how to grow it, Mary Jane, and I did that, but I was raising kids too, so I had to finish raising my kids before I could do this. So here I am. But this guy, beautiful. New pot, and I got a 3-tier holder in my window inside the house that he goes into. I'll water him in when I get in there. I don't want all the heavy stuff. Alright, so pot, the next one. I have a new puppy neighbor next door that's whining. I'm sorry if you can hear that. There's a couple cocks next door on the other side of me too. You might hear them eventually here. So because I'm putting these, I got cold and hot. Look, I'm in New Mexico. It's nice here, but I've got real bad circulations and I've got menopause going on. So I'll get cold, I'll get hot, off and on, off and on. All right, so the next one I want to put in here for that, I need viney plants because it's a window I'm trying to curtain naturally. So I'll put this guy in the next one. I save my pots, y'all. It's too expensive not to. And I transplant and replant and all that type of shit, so it's best for me to save them. These are all my plants that came with me from Wisconsin for the most part, so they're just getting new homes here. My big ones I'm not doing right now. I'm going to wait until the fall to bring those out and do those. But I needed to get my planter that I have in my window done because I was tired of looking at it empty. So I'm just taking all the dead leaves out of this one. It's been hanging up outside here. I need to check and make sure there's no bugs in it. I don't want to bring them into the house, right? Ugh. So that's what I'm doing. Making sure it's a healthy plant. Well, that's going to go in some water later. I try not to kill things around here. See it ripped off, but I'll put that in some water when we get in and root it. So I'll have a little stand in front of my house here soon, and stuff like that is what I'll put in it for sale real cheap, you know, $1 or something. Someone might find interest in growing their own house plant. Anyone from New Mexico joined the gardens? I need garden friends in New Mexico. I'm not familiar with the Zone 7. I'm from Zone 5. So any new information is very helpful and appreciated. I think I'm doing pretty good though. Like, my garden's pretty bomb, y'all. I mean, I've been gardening for 30 plus years anyhow, but when you move, it, you know, and the weather changes, so does your garden habits. Like, I definitely had to get raised beds here in New Mexico. Everything is in a raised bed. And that's not something in Wisconsin I had to worry about. It's all cow manure in Wisconsin, so black, moist, rich dirt. Alright, almost done with this guy. You gotta make sure you get all the edges in. And usually you would pre-wet your dirt, you know, but these are just such small plants and gonna be in the house that I'm not too concerned. And I've got a green thumb. Some of my plants, it's horrible. I won't water them. I'm a bad plant mom sometimes, y'all. It's true. And they still survive on me. I just don't understand. So, I'm glad they love me, so. Alright, I think this one's done. This one will be happy. It got some room for its legs. And there were no bugs in her, so this is plant 2 for my try holder inside. Yeah, beautiful. I love them in the sun. Very pretty. All right, and let's do, this one's just a plot. We're gonna do this Mica philodendron as the third one, so I do have some body in it at least. So in the beginning I said I'm not gonna respond to comments. I learned my lesson early in life. So, not only am I frisky, I'm spicy. Don't play. And I don't like that type of shit either. I'm not here for that. I'm here for these. Yeah. Go somewhere else for that. Plus, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Really? Maybe find a job? I don't know. Alright, guys. I have a king, by the way. He's inside sleeping. He's an author. He is in the process of writing a new book right now. So his hours are, you know, when he feels like it. That's how it goes. My hours are when it's cool enough outside. So early morning, late evening. So right now our hours are a little bit different from one another. But there you have it. Oh, very cool. I can't wait to go inside and hang these up on their little hanger and enjoy them. Thanks for hanging out with me while I'm replanting my plants, y'all. I figured I can crunch in some live time doing this. I don't have to pay attention to the stupid comments. Y'all start early, don't you? So my background is I'm adopted. I was sexually assaulted a lot by many, many men and women too. A couple of those too. So you can try all you want to with your little sexual smart shit. I'm not the one for that. And it's not gonna affect me either. Like, I think you're disgusting. And you should probably get a different hobby. Look at her. She's beautiful, you guys. This is a Mica philodendron. I brought her from Wisconsin. I haven't seen any like her here in New Mexico, so I'm so happy I did. Yeah, she's pretty. So in the light, she'll turn like a deep, deep maroon red color. Beautiful. Happy to have this with me. All right, so that's my try plant holder in the house, my philodendron. This purple beauty, she's got little purple hairs on her. Very soft. This was given to me by a friend of mine in Wisconsin. I also haven't seen these even in stores in Wisconsin. I haven't seen them here either, so I'm very happy to have this little guy with me too. And then these are just regular. Y'all have seen these. They're wandering Jews. But yeah, another purple house plant. Good morning, Dallas. But yes, very pretty. And in the light, it's just going to be beautiful. All three of these together. Gorgeous. Here, let me see if I can get them all three in there for you. There they are. So pretty. I do blue in my house for the most part, so that's nice contrast to it. They're there in the sun for you. Beautiful. Alright, so these guys are done, and like I said, I'll water them when I get in, because I don't want to carry them in all soaking. Alright, so some of these guys I just need to up pot. They've just been waiting on me, that's all. And I think this guy I'm just going to leave like this, because see, I don't do good with these ones. I can't remember what exactly it's called. This one came with me from Wisconsin also. But last night when I took it out from under the plant light, I was looking for bugs, sorry. I cut all the dead leaves off, which left me with one leaf and a bunch of new ones coming up. So I'm not going to repot this guy. This guy is just going to stay in this pot. The roots are good. There's no root rot going on. Yeah. So he's overwatered. I overwatered this one is what was happening. So we're good with that guy. And now this one, also bought this in Wisconsin, but I just need to make the pot right with her. She's, see, look, terrible. And I only have this one live leaf and a bunch of other dead ones going on around here. Yeah, so look, listen, I'll show you something. Oh, let me show you something, guys, because look. So, you're in my garden right now. See, and I've only lived in New Mexico for, I want to say 3 months, 4 months at the most now, you know. So that's where you are. We're sitting at the opening of my arch, my trellis, and my garden, potting my houseplants. So the fact that I'm even doing this is crazy, because I have so much going on in my garden right now, but my houseplants are dying, y'all, so I had to make sure I made them right. Hi, how you doing? I'll go back down to what I'm doing here. But yeah, so you guys, you're in my garden, because I love it out here. And plus, if I were yapping while my man's in there trying to sleep, that would be rude, right? So I gotta get this stuff done. My poor plants. I'm a horrible plant mom sometimes. It's not even the right cycle. I plant by the moon cycle, and look, they just need some love. They were all dying a slow death in there. because I didn't want to keep them outside here in New Mexico. I'm not sure that they would have been able, I don't think that they would have been able to survive the heat here. We're about 20 degrees on average, even 30 some days, hotter than Wisconsin weather. So as much as these guys have been out, you know, in the weather there, it's still a really big difference. So I don't want to shock them, you know, they're my babies. Alright, so this guy, that's all I needed to do for him. Just refresh his dirt a little bit, and I'll water him in once he's inside. And we'll go from there. This was a gift from my king, though. See, it's a heart. Plant loves me. But, yeah, so we're good there now. We'll just see what happens. This one actually goes in my house under a plant lamp that I have. So it gets the proper amount of light. I just was neglecting it with dirt and a stable place to live. Alright, let's see. What else? Oh, this guy definitely needs to be repotted. No, this isn't the one. Yeah, this one is actually a mixture of 3 different philodendrons that I put in here before I left Wisconsin, because I wanted to save all of them. There is a lemon lime philodendron in here, this guy right here, and see the leaves on it? It comes up all different kinds of leaves. It's really beautiful. But anyhow, again, that's one of those things. There's another leaf for it that I haven't seen here in New Mexico, and I am so happy that I have a piece of it because they are beautiful philodendrons. And so yeah, this is like a mixture of 3 different types that I just threw into this this guy. But as I'm looking at it now, I don't think that I even need to do anything with it. It can still use to grow some. So I'm just gonna leave this guy alone, and he's doing wonderful. Now, this guy, I forget what these guys are called. This is a favorite of my king's, and he used to work at Stein's, which is a garden center in Wisconsin, before we came here. And he loved these kind, and I forget what they're called. Oh, I'm horrible with stuff like that. But anyway, she's beautiful. Look at her, just doing amazing. And this is another one that I hang in my window in the front of the house, you know, on a plant hanger. But as you can see, she needs a new pot. She's got lots of growth going on, you know, above the dirt. So I've got to fix that. As healthy as she is, I think what I might do is just put some more dirt on top of the pot she's in, because the pot I have her on the shelf is actually smaller than the pot she's in. So that's all I'm gonna do with this one, put more dirt in it. And honestly, she probably could use to be separated, honestly, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna add dirt, and we're gonna see where it goes from there, because I know they need some. And she's doing amazing. Like, look at all that new growth in there. That's all new growth. So, and they say with plants, if they're doing good, it's best that you just, you know, leave them where they are maybe give them some fertilizer if you want, but so yeah, I think I'm just gonna let her be. She's definitely showing off and happy. You know, house plants aren't my party. I really like the outdoor plants. But the plants, they like me. I don't know. I keep them alive. I was born this way, you guys. I don't know what to tell you. I do basic garden shit, you know, and anyone can do it. This is actually a really hard plant to grow. I don't understand why it's thriving so much, but I'm gonna accept it. So, but I will water that new dirt in once I get inside. Oh, she's so beautiful. I'll let you take a minute to appreciate that guy. This is a house plant, and it is real. And I wish I could remember the name for you guys. But you see them everywhere in the, you know, Lowe's and then Menards or Tractor Supply. Most stores do carry these. But, oh my gosh, so pretty. Happy that one made it from Wisconsin to New Mexico. So, this guy... This one needs a whole new pot, and I'm not sure. I don't even have enough dirt this morning to replant this one, so I am going to get some more dirt later today and worry about this guy tomorrow probably. Oh, I just knocked you over. Sorry, y'all. But, so there's that. And then I have, I'm not sure if this is a Christmas cactus or a Thanksgiving cactus. I always get them confused. I know there is a way you can tell the difference by the leaf. Like, this one's pointy, so I want to say this is Thanksgiving, where the Christmas leaf is more rounded. See that? The point? That's how you tell the difference. Now, which one is which? I'm not real certain. Maybe one of you all know. Like I said, I'm into the garden outside more than I am inside plants. Because I like plants so much, I have those too. So that guy needs a new, and we'll give him this one because it has a hole in the bottom and I have enough dirt to do it. So yeah, and these guys bloom around Thanksgiving time, so he'll be real happy that I gave him new dirt and a new home, you know, about now, because what'll happen is he'll shoot me out all kinds of pretty flowers come Thanksgiving, and I'll have it in the middle of my table, and there you go. Free flowers for everyone to enjoy during their meal. Oh, this poor guy too. I just messed him up. And you guys. This guy definitely is having problems too. I'm gonna pick his dead leaves off because I just seen him pouting at me. So when I go to water him later, I can get him good. But definitely gotta repot this guy. I gotta wait for more dirt though. And then I'll have another small hanging pot to put back up on my window free. So guess what? I guess I'm getting me a new plant at Lowe's too. Shh, don't tell my king. And that's a secret between you guys and me. Okay? But that's happening later. Alright. Let's get these guys in here. Oh, Look at how wet those roots are. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one I was overwatering too, so it's good sometimes to actually get your plants up out of their pots and look at them to see what the roots look like, because you never know what's going on in that pot. If they're too wet or if they're too dry, or you can even tell if by the smell, like you can tell root rot by the smell. If you lift your pot up, you know, you don't even really have to put your nose up to it. It's pretty rancid. And in that case, you would want to take all the dirt off of your plant and try to, you know, let it live. I don't know if I would do all of that at that time. I would probably just toss it in the garbage can, because I'm a plant serial killer that way. But yeah, so make sure you always check the soil health to your plants too. That they tell you a lot, your plants do. They let you know when they need something. Just like a little toddler, these guys. Alright. I think that's about all I can do right now as far as repotting goes, because I am out of dirt. So, and also, if you guys want to know a little secret, not a secret, but some knowledge for you. You see all those little white hairs sticking off of this guy? See them? Like here's some right there. There's little white hairs. Those are actually, you can cut these guys off right there and put them in dirt, and they will make a whole new plant for you. That is the perfect time to make more of these plants, when they start shooting off those little roots right there. See them? Yeah, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to stick it in this pot and let another plant start growing right from there. That's how you propagate these guys. Very easy. Anyhow, that's about it, and I'm done. I got to get more dirt before I can finish repotting. But thank you all for hanging out with me and watching, and if you didn't learn something, you know, just enjoyed my company, thanks for that. Anyhow, I come on here once in a while live and do shit like this, so if you like it, stick around. If not, that's cool too. I hope everyone has a great day. Breathe easy here. Stay away from that bad lettuce out there, and let a smile out, y'all. Thanks for hanging.